Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard. Let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's a beautiful day. And let's see what Spirit has for us. Thank you, Spirit, for the clear and concise messages. Thank you for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. And let's go. Starting off with the Gilded Tarot. Yep, this is my favorite deck. I think this is my first deck I ever bought, actually. These cards kind of like speak to me. So that's why I guess I like it so much. All right. And there's our first card. First card out is Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, wow. Talking about the creme de la creme. Wow. Divine Masculine's like, you know what? I'm going for the full gamut. I want everything. I want the house. I want the car. I want the bank account. And I want the beautiful lady on my arm or man. He wants it all. He's like, you know what? All that crap that I lived through, I'm going to go for the gusto this time. I'm not holding back on anything. This is what I want, and this is what I'm going for, and this is what I'm going to get. Okay? He's working on becoming that worthy person, that unconditional love person, that trusting, that honest person that he wants to be on his own, but his divine feminine really brings it out in him. Okay? She brings it out in him 1,000 times. Oh. Okay? Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. He wants it all. Next card out is, yeah, but he has to go through some of those battles with her. He's going to have to really, prove to her that he's the real person this time. He has to prove that he is not going to be leaving. He's not going to be running. He's trustworthy. He's honest, and she's going to listen to him. But if he comes with the craziness, she's going to cut him down, So he's going to have to come correct. And he wants to come correct. He's not going to be taking this kind of time and to come back as a foolish person just to, waste her time and his too. He's going to come as that person who he knows what he wants and he knows how to bring it to her. Okay? Yeah. Next card out is Strength card. Oh, yeah. This is what he's praying and hoping for, and he's working on. He's working on that strength so he can come to her and he doesn't have to worry that she's going to just slam the door in his face or hang up the phone on him, or anything like that. He's gathering that strength because he knows she's the only one who calms him down. She's the only one that he feels like home with. She's the only one that loves him unconditionally, and she's been loyal to him. She's trustworthy. She's honest, and she's the whole package. And he didn't know that when he first was with her last time. But through this awakening and through all of the different trials and tribulations he's been through, he's found out that there's nobody else like her. She is irreplaceable, Divine Feminine. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay? That was the Gilded Tarot. Now we're going to be using the Messages of Love Oracle cards. Please like, subscribe, and share, and comment. And also, please watch the full video because there's messages throughout. First card out in the Messages of Love Oracle cards is, this card. I'm telling you, he's working on this. This is something that scares him. This is like a major fear of his, this being vulnerable. He feels like this is such a bad weakness for a man. He feels like, you know what? No, none of his dad was never vulnerable. Maybe he had uncles or brothers or whatever. In his family, this was like such a bad trait for a man. To be a vulnerable person. Okay? Men aren't supposed to cry. They're not supposed to have all those emotions. They're just supposed to go to work. They're supposed to be the breadwinner. They're supposed to come home and watch their sports. They're supposed to do all the things that a man does, and crying and caring and loving and all that stuff. It's not that, according to them. But he has found out with his Divine Feminine that, you know what? These are the important traits that make a real man. Okay? And he's gathering that strength right now because he wants to be that real man for himself as well as for her. Okay, next card out is because he knows this is true love. Like I said, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. She's the only one who has been truly and unconditional with him. Okay, and he's been with her physically. If you've been with your divine masculine physically, you know that there is no other that compares to that. Okay, it's like fireworks on steroid. Okay, it's a whole nother level. Okay, and he has already felt that. A lot of them, they already know it, and they want to get back to that, because you know what? They know that nothing that they've been with or has ever come into their life is anything like their divine feminine. Okay, next card out is, yeah, that's why, this retreat came. That's why this separation came. Because they needed that time alone to recharge. They needed that time alone to learn those lessons. They need that time alone to become those people that they need to be divine masculine and divine feminine. Those true, honest, loving, emotional, physical, and unconditional love people that they're meant to be. Okay? Yeah. And you know what? It's a hard journey. It's not an easy journey. I would never tell anyone that the twin flame journey is easy, because it's not. But you know what? You both signed up for it. Nobody twisted your arm. You said, when they call the roll call, you two raised your hand. Said, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Okay? So guess what? A lot of people don't have a true love person who's emotional, physical, and unconditional. But when your divine counterpart comes back together with you, this is what you guys are going to have. Okay? Next card out is, look at this. Because this is your soulmate. This is your twin flame, your soulmate, your true love. Okay? There's no denying that this is the person. It says your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. Okay? These are the things that he didn't do when he was unawakened to his divine feminine. But these are the things he's trying to run back to do for her, because he knows this is the true person. This is the real deal. Okay? This is not one of those karmics. It's not one of those, fly-by-night people. It's not one of those wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's not one of those one-night stands. It's a completely different person. This is the honest, the true goodness, real person. Okay? Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And also, please watch the full video, because the message is throughout. Okay, I'm going to continue with the message of love oracle cards. Spirit's telling me to. Next card out is, yep, I've been talking about these lessons all throughout this reading. This person is teaching your life, this person is in your life to teach you spiritual lessons. Okay, you guys have taught each other spiritual lessons. And those spiritual lessons have made you grow and become these better people that you're meant to be. Okay? And you know what? You were pissed, you were upset, but plenty of times you were very happy that these lessons came into your life and you were taught them. Okay? Yeah. There's such, it could be like there's a big bad portion, but there's a very good portion also. It's like you can see the glass is half empty or half full. It depends on your perspective, But I'm telling you, everything is meant for something. It's not just happening for nothing. Okay? Next card out is, warning. Don't dismiss the red flags. You know what? Divine Feminine, when she first met Divine Masculine, she saw a lot of warnings, a lot of problems. But you know what? It was part of those lessons. It was those lessons, like we said, that had to be learned between the two of them. Okay? When they come back, these warning signs will not even be there anymore. They're going to be those better people, those true people, those soulmates that they're meant to be. Okay? Those are the things, those are the dark shadows, those are the things, the shadow people that they needed to fix. Okay? Those are the addictions, those are the problems. Those are the, I'm married, but I didn't tell you. Those are the, I'm addicted to alcohol or to drugs. But yet and still right now he's working on going through his rehab to get himself clean, because you have awakened something in him that has made him know that that is not the road he's supposed to be on. The road he's supposed to be on is the road to recovery and the road to true love with you. Okay. Next card out is, right now he is unavailable. This person is unable to give all you deserve right this second because he's busy still going through those lessons. He's busy learning. He's busy doing the things he needs to do to be that better person. So when he does come back, there will be no more hiccups. There'll be no more issues and no more problems. Okay? And that's the person that you truly want. Okay? You don't want somebody who's not going to be healed and who's going to still be in their shadow ways and the bad ways. You want somebody that's going to be healed and loving and trusting and honest and ready to go. Okay? Next card out is, but remember, when he does come back, set your boundaries. Remember to set your boundaries. Because guess what? The boundaries have to be set because he cannot just, let any old body come in the middle of your relationship anymore. Okay? As sacred as you know the relationship is, he's going to have to know that also. Okay? Because you guys had to go through a lot of stuff to come back together. So guess what? Those boundaries have to be set up so that nobody can come in between it anymore. Okay? It's just the way life goes. Those people had their time with him, but now you're going to have the last time with him. When you guys come back together, this is it. This is your final person. Yeah. Okay, now that was the Messages of Love Oracle cards. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment so you know when I'm on here. Now we're going to be using some of these Hidden Truth Oracle cards. First card out is, I wonder if you're happy without me. Guess what? Light bulb moment. No. She or he is not. Because you are their counterpart. Okay, you guys are mirroring each other right now. Okay, as much as you're going through something, they're going through something. As much as you miss them, they miss you. But certain people have to go through a lesson a little bit more than others. Okay, previous to this, Divine Feminine was always the one who would come back and reopen the line of communications and all of that. But Divine Masculine had to learn that, you have to open your mouth, you have to communicate, you have to be that person that can communicate and to come back and to voice how you feel about your Divine Feminine. Voice your emotions, because this is part of one of those lessons that these Divine Masculines have to learn. They have to learn how to speak up. They have to learn how to stop being yes men. And they have to learn how to speak up and be that self-love and that self-care for themselves. And a lot of times that's the part where you build that strength up to tell those people who have always walked over you, guess what? The walking is over. I'm not going to allow you to do that to me anymore because I'm much better than that. I'm worth more than what you were trying to do all that time. Okay. Next card out is, I want to feel that way again. I told you that these are relationships. If you've been, intimate with your divine counterpart, you've never encountered anybody like this before. Never. Stephanie Mills said the best. I never knew love like this before. Okay? It's true. It is true. You could have encountered a lot of different people, but nobody makes you feel like your counterpart. Okay? Nobody. All right. Next card out is, I will wait for a sign from you. Yeah, there is going to be no sign. The signs and synchronicities are through the spirit. And see, a lot of these Divine Masculines, they would love for Divine Feminine to reopen that line of communications. But guess what? The only sign that's going to come is when you ring her phone, when you send that text, when you knock on that door, and you reopen that line of communications. Because she already did her part. This is the part that you have to do, Divine Masculine. Okay? This is the hard part. This is the part where you need that strength. Because you know what? You always had her do it, and she always did it, but now it's your turn. Okay? And this is part of the lessons for a lot of these Divine Masculines. They have to stop worrying about being vulnerable, and they have to express that true love to their Divine Feminine. Mm-hmm. Next card out is, I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah, that's true. These connections, like they said, they're emotional, physical, and unconditional, and they're also spiritual. Yeah, these are connections that you cannot believe how strong they are, and what they really mean to the collective, as well as the divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay? Yeah. These are life-changing connections. You never thought that your life would be with this person because you thought that the other person was truly your divine feminine. But you found out later that, nope, that is not the person. This is the person. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment so you know when I'm on here. And now we're going to be using these chakra cards for belief change. These things are so hard to shuffle, but Spirit's going to give us our 4 cards or 3 cards, whichever one Spirit gives us. Whoa. You see? Divine Masculine has a lot to say. That's why these cards are flying. Oh, boy. Now, the 2 of them fell on the floor, and they're not the easiest to pick up. Okay. First one is the root chakra, and it's for physical body. You see that? Boop, boop, boop. Sorry. And it says, I celebrate my physical body and recognize it as the wondrous vessel through which I see, feel, hear, touch, smell, and taste. I connect fully with my physical existence on this earthly plane. I breathe life force into my body and nourish it with good food, and I love and accept my body. I exist. Yeah. Divine Masculine, he could be working out, he could be meditating, he could be doing a number of things that are benefiting his body right now, you know. And he's working on getting back in that shape so he can come back to his divine feminine and be that wonderful person that he's meant to be for her. And plus, that wonderful person he's meant to be for himself. He could have been overeating or doing something bad that he wasn't supposed to be doing. And finally, Spirit woke him up and said, guess what? Time to stop all of that, okay? Because that's not going to get you there. You got to get yourself together. And that's what a lot of these divine masculines are doing right now. Next card is root chakra, natural world, okay? And it says, natural world, I am one with nature, and nature is one with me. I honor the rhythms of nature and the flow with the seasons. I walk upon the earth gently but firmly as my ancestors have done before me. I know when to move forward and when to retreat, when to cultivate and when to grow, when to yield and when to harvest. I belong. This is something that Divine Masculine is learning. Okay, he's learning that, you know what? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Okay, but it's not run away from Divine Feminine anymore. It's run away from that karmic situation. Okay, all those people that no longer serve him. Okay, Kenny Rogers had something with that song. But it's the truth, you know. He's coming into his own, okay? He knows that he's getting himself together. He knows that he's following his intuition. He knows that these are the things that are meant to be in his life, and he's going to make his way back to the things that serve him and get away from the things that no longer serve him, okay? And thank you, Spirit, for the next 2 cards. One at a time, please. Okay, Spirit. I know you can do it for me. And whoops. Next card is heart chakra. And it says openness. Heart chakra. It says openness. And it says, I am free to give generously to others and to do so with love. I breathe love, life, and nourishment into my body, mind, and spirit, allowing my inner well of resources to be fully replenished. As I weave loving kindness out into the world, I receive loving kindness from the universal web. I give. Yeah. Divine Masculine has been giving to the wrong place. Okay. He's opening up his heart to his Divine Feminine now with his heart chakra opening. Okay. Because you know what? He's tired of giving to these people that don't care about him. They don't even love him. You know, he may have had that sex with that karmic person. But he's finding out that, you know what? She's all about herself. Well, he's all about himself. Whatever, where you go. Okay? Yeah. And he knows that, you know what? It's time for me to give to myself first. That's where that self-love and self-care comes in. And then I can definitely give openly to my divine counterpart. Okay? Yep. And the final card is the throat chakra, and it says freedom. Okay? It says, I release all tears, sadness, and the attachment to closing up and playing it small in order to allow my throat to fully open. I open my throat and allow myself to breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. My voice is an instrument through which I heal myself and others. I heal. Okay, a lot of these divine masculines, maybe they're going to be a public speaker. Maybe they're going to be someone who, goes around and does seminars. Maybe he's going to have a YouTube channel where he tells people, how to benefit out of these things. Maybe he's going to write a book about the experience that he had with his life and with his twin flame journey. Whatever it is, he is finding that freedom when he's starting to open up that throat chakra and starting to express himself the way he needs to. His freedom is a whole nother level. Okay? It is a whole nother level. All right? So like I said, Divine Masculine is working towards that 10 of Pentacles. Okay? He knows he's going to have to be vulnerable. He knows that his Divine Feminine is his true love. She is his soulmate. Okay? He's going to have to set up those boundaries with those karmic situations, those karmic people, karmic ways. And, he's going to have to continue to work on his body, work with his intuition, open his heart, and allow that freedom of speech and clarity to come into his life. I want to thank everybody for coming today. I want to thank Spirit for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. Please listen, love, and forgive when you guys have these conversations with your counterparts. And I love all you guys, and have a great day.